Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of The Silver Case. Where we last left off was that we basically, shoot, I'm trying to remember now, dang it. We basically got into this warehouse where Yukimura's warehouse, there we go, I saw the little thing on the top. But yes, we're the Yukimura's, warehouse where we're looking for some clues to what Yukimura really is working on, because we kind of found out that he killed himself and destroyed his company via exploding his whole building in the last episode. And now we're just gonna try to look through the warehouse and hopefully see what clues we can get out of this warehouse with Tetsu. Apparently, Sumio has been gone like a lot, so we are assuming that he's busy doing something. Or I'm assuming that he's doing something, but at the very least, we'll see what happens as we traverse through the area. Anything is Kusabi gonna say anything? We're gonna dig up Yukimura's history. Check out all of these materials. Don't start screwing around. Got it? Alright. Yeah, it's been a while since I've last recorded, so I might have forgotten some voices if my brain is not adjusted to them yet. Okay, so let's check this place out. There's 2 contact points in this area, so let's contact this side first. Oh no, not Kusabi again. Oh no, I know. Alright. I messed up. I didn't mean to do that. Confidential document number 7, date 9/12/1979, case name, completion of Riru Yukimura, murder investigation, processing deletion, meaning killing or murder. Reporter XXX. Report. Upon the arrest of the suspect, the investigation of the murder of Riru Yukimura has finished as of today. Is Riru like a daughter of Yukimura, or is it just a family member of some sort? With the self-surrender of a main perpetrator, 6X, the case was solved and closed swiftly. 2 accessories, 4X and XXX, are said to have died while avoiding capture. Details have been reported in the HC unit case file. Okay. Strange, though, that it's related to the HC unit somehow, I guess. Confidential document number 3. May 17th, 1977. Case name, Inheritable Heinous Crimes. Processing, deletion. Reporter, XXX. Report, while undertaking Yukimura's background check, information was received from a surprising source. Inside History of Inheritable Heinous Crimes, stored in the HC unit materials room, the XXX family line was discovered. The XXX family line is old and was able to be traced back 13 generations. Among those, including the historic criminal XXX, were 8 names. Additionally, the land on which the Mikumo 77 factory is set to be completed this year was found to be the spot on which XXX was shot to death by the HC unit. Wait, what? So the criminal literally died by the HC unit's hands, I guess? It is unknown whether Yukimura purchased this land and built the factory knowing this fact. However, it doesn't seem to be a simple coincidence. Many residents are already filing complaints about the factory. There's a rumor that waste from the construction site has been flowing into the XX river, which from residents get their drinking water, and the village has requested a water quality inspection from the government. Interesting. So this factory that they've been drinking water from had a dead body or something like that in there, and it's like contaminated, and so they're asking the government to check. Kind of crazy though, so far. Dirty work, basically. All these documents are like dirty work that Yukimura's like company has done, which is kind of interesting. Case name, date, confidential document number 1, date July 16th, 1970. Case name, relationship between the Yukimura Zaibatsu and attorney XXX. Processing, deletion. Reporter XXX. Report. Induction to a factory construction plan for Mikumo village number 32, Mikumo 77. I'm trying to think what would be I don't think it's like Nana Ju Nana. I don't know if it works like that. I forgot how you would actually say 77 because I don't think 77 is like. I might be wrong though. 77. It could be Nana Ju Nana, but I might be wrong. Yeah. Anyways, apparently a large sum of money was exchanged between the Yukimura Zaibatsu and the attorney XXX in the name of political donations. Information received from the source from XXX. The day before entering into an open investigation, XXX gave orders to stop. On the same day, XXX and XXX from the XX unit are ordered to fully investigate Mikumo 77 and the Yukimura Zaibatsu, and constant reports are demanded for Yukimura's background check. From this day forward, anything pertaining to this case is to be considered highly confidential. Report provided by XX to Penta X in the XX department. Penta, because I know it's quadruple pentanol, I think it's called. I'm trying to make it sure it's consistent in the language of how I'm pronouncing these X's, but at the same time it's really difficult because like it's like they can go up to 6 so far. Would it be like hexanol? Nah. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard. English is really hard, as always. Confidential document number 4, date February 16, 1979. Case name suspicions regarding waste from Mikumo 77. Processing deletion. Reporter XXX. Report. In accordance with requests from residents, the water quality inspection of the XX River has been performed. The inspection is rumored to have stretched out 2 years due to XXX controlling things behind the scenes. I did not do that. Apparently it went up again for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just messing with my scrolling of reading. Anyways, regarding the water safety, the XX division of the XXX Department of Ministry of Health and Welfare has given the go sign. Harmful materials were not found among the materials from the waste. It seems there is no problem with water quality. At one point, residents staged a demonstration in front of the factory, but the word of this report spreading the situation has calmed down. So that means that the people with the waste problem, or the people who are responsible for the waste problem, is Yukimura's company, isn't it? Judging that this document is here, and Mikuma 77 is a operation that Yukimura's company has been working on. Interesting kind of thing so far, I think. A little bit weird though, considering that he's kind of hiding these information via these documents, confidential documents. And they said that the information spread anyways, even if they were confidential documents here. But who knows? Recently, standoffs between residents and the factory has been occurring frequently. Some residents' behavior has been extremely inflammatory, and some of it is covered or considered to be somewhat extraordinary. Okay. It is well known that this has been caused by the discord between the residents and Yukimura, but this should probably be tranquilized by us before it gets further out of hand. Interesting. So these guys are just like... I'm wondering if there's like there's a door forward here. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with that yet. I'm going to look at all these information before we move forward here. File box. Confidential document number 8, October 9th, 1979. Case name drugs contained in Mikumo 77 factory waste. Processing information partially publicized. Really? Reporter XXX report. Regarding the drugs apparently contained in runoff, according to the investigator XXX, fabrications by XXX have been discovered. The reports were discovered to be false, completely false. XXX has been terminated and is currently being held by Penta. Is it Penta? Pentanol X. I guess I'll call it. I don't think it's a real word, but I tried. Alright, so basically all the stuff that XXX has been saying has been falsified in a previous document. I'm guessing is what it says. So we haven't seen that yet, I think. But or we might have read it because it was number 7, I think. Confidential document number 5. Date July 28th, 1978. Case name suspicious regarding waste from Mikumo 77. Edited. Processing deletion. Reporter quadruple X. Report. In the report from February 16th, 1979, it was stated that the water from the XX River had nothing to do with it, but the Quadruple X group performed a separate top-secret inspection, and it was reported that the water was found to contain harmful materials from the factory waste. Wastewater was collected and checked for confirmation, and then an inspection was requested within the department, from which the following was found. Excuse me. Yeah, I just finished lunch, so my body's just doing its things. It's doing its natural beauty works wonders. Whoa. No, I'm kidding. I'm just being weird. Materials similar to pentanol, 5x hydrochloric and acid were discovered, and these materials can shut down the sympathetic nerve system. This causes excitement, dizziness, and hallucinations in some people. Additionally, materials similar to the Triple X were also found, which caused the overproduction of angiotensin 2 hormones. These materials contain narcotic materials and are highly addictive. So basically, they found drugs that actually can function as addictive drugs, I guess. So narcotic is probably like heroin kind of related matter kind of thing. Really bad already. Okay. If these results are factual, then the factory would prove to be extremely dangerous to the Mikumo village. Measures must be taken immediately, just in case a wastewater sample is being sent together with a report. So they try to hide their evidence that they have wastes that are contaminated with highly addictive drugs, I guess. Alright, let me check this part. Oh, the file box. Confidential document 2, number 2. Date November 2nd, 1975. Case name influence of protests against construction of Mikumo 77. Processing deletion. Reporter Triple X. Report. Group proposing the construction of Mikumo 77 has lost final appeal to Supreme Court. I question this. Supreme Court, isn't that an American thing? I mean, I am from America, but I mean, it's an American system, right? But this game feels like it takes place in Japan in some weird way. Okay, whatever. Subsequently, construction has been legally approved and is set to begin at the beginning of the year. At dawn on October 31st, the representative of the group leading the appeal is reported missing. On October 31st, the anti-construction group held a meeting, which Representative Triple X attended. After the talks, which lasted till late at night, Quadruple X, heading home with Triple X, reports that Triple X said that they would go propose a mutual compromise to Yukimura. Afterwards, Triple X went missing and has apparently not returned home. Additionally, at the meeting, Triple X was significantly drunk, and it is possible that some sort of accident occurred. However, according to Quadruple X, when they last saw Triple X was no longer that drunk. Also, Triple X was preparing to head to the Yukimura mansion, so it is plausible that Triple X went to the Yukimura mansion. The Triple X investigation is set to continue through the week. So that means that some guy who worked for the company, the factory company, or is opposing that, I guess, disappeared along the way of trying to convince Yukimura to stop being stupid. Maybe. I don't know. Last confidential document, number 6. Well, it's not the last in the order, but the last one I'm reading here. So, August 9th, 1979. Case name, Mysterious Points Re. The Driru. I'm trying to pronounce it in a Japanese way, but it's hard because I can say it in English, Riru, but for me in Japanese it's Riru, and it's harder because it's a weird way of saying it. Riru, Yukimura murder case, processing deletion. Reporter Triple X. Report. At the dawn of August 7th, the body of a girl estimated to be 7 to 8 years old was found. Ooh. Apparently, approximately 5 days have passed since the time of death, and decomposition had been progressing. Ugh. The body showed signs of violence, leading to the decision to treat it as a homicide case. So this is probably the little girl, Riru, and it's been mentioned before that she was kind of like related to the case somehow, I guess, related to the company somehow. Like wait, if it's a little girl, then this is the daughter of that Yukimura guy. Then, how? Why? Why did they kill the girl, or why did the girl die? Today, the body was identified. The girl's name is Riru Yukimura, age 7. She lived with her parents, member of the Yukimura family line, in the Mikumo village. So she probably died from the drugs, I think, because the water waste, and then that whole death kind of encouraged the village to kind of oppose the company and the factory itself. But they're trying their best to hide that information about this whole thing, like through documentation. And her parents were in charge of the factory management. So the factory itself is the cause of these issues, but yet those people are being angry about it because of their daughter not like being alive, maybe. With regards to the Riru Yukimura murder case, several mysterious points have been brought up. Number 1, when the body was discovered, injuries suggested the actions of a single individual deviant, but the subsequent autopsy report indicates the possibility of multiple perpetrators. Number 2, the time of death was determined to be right in the middle of the parade, which is the chapter's name, the name of this episode. Demonstration. Demonstration put on by the residents. But there was not a single witness. The crime is thought to have been planned, but the location at which the body was dumped made it relatively easy to find. Number 3, although the 7-year-old girl was missing, the missing persons report and search request was not filed until 3 days after her disappearance. Oh, so does that mean that the parents have planned her death all this time? And they just knew it and they just wanted to report it at the 3rd day? Number 4, around the same time as the crime, 3 children who lived in the village were apparently badly injured in a strange accident. Details are unclear, but the name of one of the boys involved has been found. The child involved were named to be friends of Riru Yukimura. Oh, is this... Oh, no, I know, thinking about it. The start of this episode 3 of Parade, started off with some kind of like sets of images of kids were around this like storm. So I'm assuming that Riru is like probably accidentally killed or beaten because she probably fell down into a deep hole, and the kids didn't know how to do the kids didn't know how to like handle it, so they just left her there and just like ran off home. And they were badly injured because they were trying to run away from something or someone, and knowing nothing about what to do, they just pretended like nothing happened with Riru when she fell down the cliff or something. Residents were extremely uncooperative regarding the investigation into Riru's murder. This is likely also due to the discord with Yukimura. Yeah, so that's probably what happened, is that the kids were playing with Riru, and they either mistreated her so badly to the point where they accidentally killed her, or Riru just killed herself by accident, and it was like a total accident, and the kids were there not intentionally trying to kill her, but just randomly just found out that she just fell down and they couldn't do anything to help her, so they just left her to die there for days. But the problem is the report said that her body wasn't found until a lot later. Okay, that's creepy. Why is the door just open randomly? Oh, there's a last missing page of book here. That's interesting that it takes us the whole like reading of like the area in order to open that last door. Right, I'm curious why there's this like empty space here for some reason. Or whatever. Yeah, I'm guessing the store would have not opened if we didn't read through all the reports to understand the story so far. Confidential document number 9. This is the final one technically now. November 4th, 1979, case name discovery of skeletal remains processing unreported due to death of person in question. Reporter, XXX. Report. Oh god, that's a lot of X. On October 23rd, Mikumo village XXX resident XXX was... That's 9. So 9X and skeletal remains were discovered. Wait, so there's a villager of some kind of resident who was murdered, I'm guessing is the 9 words, I guess. 9-letter word there. Results of an analysis of the clothing worn by the remains proved that the body was that of XXX, missing since October 31st, 1977. Oh, is that one of the reporters, I'm guessing, that got killed and they just found it recently? The boys he was after, the boys he was after, it thought that he had been in contact with the boys in order to publicize the truth. Part of the report said that he had been fabricated by investigator Quadruple X states the following. The children's eyes looked extremely sad. The eyes of one of them, Penta X. Another's mouth, Double X. Quadruple X. Lowercase Quadruple X. The 2 children named Double X Key and Double X Key were clearly hiding it. The leader... Oh, is that Sumio? Because that's definitely the first letter, the first name. It's like Su Double X O and Quadruple X I. It's not Kusabi. It's Sumio. I don't remember his last name, but I know Sumio's like full name for sure. Okay, so they're just doing a little picture showing of how the people protested against Yukimura's company. What is this? A frickin' fairy tale? Protests? Marches? Kids? Parades? A princess and some heroes? And a huge serpent. Oh, and that's why that relates to the story that Sumio was talking about. How there was a huge serpent, and that huge serpent was probably some guy who was hunting them, which or was holding on to and the princess is Ruri, damn it, Ruri, right? No, Riru. Sorry, Riru is the princess. Some heroes were the bunch of kids, including Sumio, I'm guessing, and a huge serpent is probably one of the dudes that was probably one of the reporters, actually, because number 9 said that one of the reporter was found like decayed already, like he's like skeletons and everything, and I'm assuming he was probably using Riru as ransom, but the kids found out about it and the kids tried to save her, but it accidentally killed both the reporter and Riru because she couldn't handle it, they couldn't handle it or anything, and so the heroes ended up pretending like they were not heroes or pretending like they weren't involved in any way. But, well, I don't know. It's kind of weird. So there really is a fairy tale town. Mikumo 77. Hey, big dick. What can I do? Let's go see his ass off. His ass off? Who are we meeting, though? He says that, but I don't know who we're meeting, though. Oh, now it's in color now. We're in a helicopter flying over to a bunch of cars. So we're going to Mikumo's village, I'm guessing, at this point. That's a cool transition. August 2nd, 1999, over Mikumo 77, which is the factory's name, I think. Searching the earth. Is it Sumio? Here it is, Tetsu. Or, I should probably say it louder, because he's in a helicopter and the helicopters are really loud. Here it is, Tetsu! Ah, the Twilight Town! Everyone has come into contact with this town at some point. How nostalgic. It's been, what, like 20 years? Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, it looks like during that time, it just became the kind of town nobody wants to come near. That's right. This town has been waiting for us. Took enough time and effort. Yeah, it's the final parade. So they had to do it up big. You happy now? Sorry? Looks like there's gonna be fireworks. Wanna go watch them? Tetsu. Because it's funny because Tetsu's probably kind of considering this like a joke. And then again, we don't know what's really truly going on yet until we've gone through it. What's with this anime thing? Oh, don't tell me it's an explosion. Wait, don't tell me it exploded. Like the whole town got blown up. Because Yukimura's like building is trying, or Yukimura's like goal was to destroy evidence. And this is the best he could do, which is destroy the whole town. At the same time, I don't know what's up with the lady in the chair. That's kind of the weird thing. I really don't get the lady part, though. Is this redo? Some kind of mysterious being, I guess. Kind of weird. Oh boy. We're back to these two talking. It's also interesting because Sumio's colored a little bit, while Tetsu's not colored. So that's kind of like a representation of like differences between the two. Like Sumio's starting to color away from the truth, or something like that, and then Tetsu's kind of like he's the black and white of the truth. Like it's either good or bad, while Tetsu's kind of like this is a complex issue kind of situation, which is what I'm thinking is why he's colored opposed to Tetsu. Or maybe it's just a thing that will, like whoever's speaking gets colored or something maybe. Is it over? Oh wait, no, is it over? Yeah. Why are you going this far? To kill the past. What's in the past? All of me. Frickin' idiot. You're a frickin' idiot, you know that? Finally. I've become an idiot. Let's go. Yeah. Keep confident. Yes. Stare hatred right in the face. Yes. Move forward. Yes. Sometimes the past is important. Your real fight begins here. If you feel like you're gonna buckle, just remember. Wait, is this in the past, I guess? This is when Sumio approached him as like a newbie detective. Excuse me, are you Mr. Kusabi? Who the hell are you? As of today, I'm your new partner, Kodai. Kodai? Never heard of you. You get the wrong unit or something? No, I was assigned here. I got no use for career types. Screw off. Actually, I'm just a high school graduate. High school graduate? Oh yeah? Why are you wearing that suit? Just personal preference? What the hell? You look dumb. Do I? That ain't gonna work. Huh. What's your name? Huh? Your first name. The one your mom and dad gave you. It's Sumio. Sumio Kodai. Alright, Sumio. Follow me. To where? The hell you mean, to where? You're gonna go get you a suit. I'm gonna go get you a suit. I'm fine, thanks. Just come with me. I'll hook you up. Really? It's fine. Hurry the hell up. I really don't need one. Tetsu, we got a call. Where? The Tsubaki Syndicate. Let's go, Sumio. Okay. It's just so weird. Excuse me. Tetsu. You ended up never buying me a suit, huh? Whatever, just walk. My suit. Yeah, I'll buy you one. Awesome. Once you're an old man, that is. Keep confident. Stare it down. Live positively. That's right. Okay, let's go. Sumio is probably arrested, I think. He's considered a criminal now, I think. Because he blew up the town. Or the factory. Both, maybe. Parade. That's the end of the episode / chapter. That was a shorter chapter than I anticipated it being. Kamui Drome is coming soon. Regret. Yeah, so maybe Sumio was the one who killed the girl, the Iru, and his group of friends ended up being the one going up against Yukimura and just destroying the company by kidnapping the president and destroying his house and everything. Grand Marshal, achievement unlocked. Cool. Save. I think this will be the end of the episode for now. Yeah, we barely passed over the 30-minute mark. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Ah, man, I really wanted to do more, to go forward more, but I feel like if I do, I have to like go through a certain amount of talking before we get to the point where we can stop and save. But yeah, I think this is a good spot to end it on, which is convenient because it's like at the end of the episode, and also we found out the truth that Sumio was a criminal all along. But I'm assuming that he might have been triggered by the... I don't know, I feel like he's triggered by Kamui in some capacity to, like, do the last, like, biddings by kidnapping Yukimura and exploding and destroying Mikumo village. Destroying that village basically really settled the score of his past, but also the fact that he killed a bunch of innocent people who didn't deserve to die. So I'm assuming that's probably what happened in that case, in capacity. My god, it's just, it's kind of depressing to see that he went and just killed all those people there, and he was the mastermind behind it all. But we'll see what happens, if anything. We'll see if Sumio actually does return in the next episode, in Transmitter. But the next episode, the next video, we will go ahead and back into Placebo, and we're gonna watch over and do whatever Tokyo Morishima is going through via the kids, the stuff from what the kids were, like the Spectrum episode. So we'll be going through Tokyo for the next set of episodes, videos for this channel on the series. So yeah, we're kind of doing the back and forth until I get to a point where we run out of Placebo, or we're close to the end of Placebo, which we'll get noticed about it. We'll be notified about it because some of the save files kind of says it all a little bit. Or whenever I load the stuff up, it will tell me that. But otherwise, yeah, we're pretty much done for this episode, and I'm looking forward to seeing whatever is happening next with Tokyo Morishima in the report number 2, because we haven't done report number 3 yet. So. We just finished Yumi, so we just need to finish Hana to catch up with whatever Tokyo, or kind of catch up to where Tokyo Morishima has went on after the Kamui case so far. So, otherwise, Roz, out.